Site 14, the roof of P block, level 6. Go up the stairs or up the lift, get onto the roof and you've got this space. So we're not doing the architecture, we're doing the ground plane, the steps, the decking, we're doing a bit of ramp. So the extent of the site, we're going to go from this expansion joint here in the paving and we're going to be looking at these seating elements, the retaining wall, so we're going to cut through along the back behind the plants there. We're doing the step, we're doing the handrail, we're detailing all this up. We're going to go to just the rear of this seat retaining wall. And we're going to come across, include this deck, and then we're going to go straight back here. And include this ramp. So straight across here. So the ramp changes from granite to decking, which is an interesting detail. And this is the extent closest to P block on the edge of the site. So just project that line along the back of this retaining wall straight across to the expansion joint that I first mentioned, which is just here. So this is your site. So there's no fixed furniture element unless we were to call the concrete kind of plinth seating fixed furniture. So in this case you're going to be looking at assuming that one of these elements with its bench seat is actually in that space. So just detail that up as a kind of a separate structure. So look at how all this is put together. Look at the detailing of this, the forces, how that's resisting forces, how it's connected into the concrete slab beneath this paving. The dome nuts are important in this case, stainless steel. So this is a base plate with a spigot, and we've got hot dip galvanised balusters here. It's actually really nicely detailed up, these elements. Hidden in here is probably a 190mm by 190 high concrete block work wall, and that's simply clad on all sides with a kind of 25mm slithers of kind of granite tiles, and then we've got about a 50mm capping on the top. A different detail for these steps, so this is in situ concrete, not as effective, a bit rough actually, so one of those things that landscape architects probably weren't so happy with. You can see the transition of materials, so a lot of thought has gone into this. It's quiet at the moment, but it does get reasonably well utilised. Lighting underneath, so come up here at night, see how it functions. So with regards to the architecture, locate all the vertical elements, the architectural elements on the plan, but assume that they're sort of cut through at waist height. So don't do anything above waist height. Just assume that this is an uncovered landscape. So as I said, assume that this is a fixed furniture element that is within our site, and just have a really close look at the detailing of it. They're actually off-the-shelf elements, more an industrial design approach. You can see different kind of detailing to give a bit more kind of nuanced variety. Be mindful of what's actually happening with the levels here and the drainage. Look at what the falls are and how water overland flow or over surface flow is dealt with in this space, because we're sort of transitioning from indoor sort of spaces or covered areas to outdoor areas. So we do have a rainfall exposed area here in between. So try and imagine how that deck is held up. No need to get the tools out. No dismantling required. So that's level 6 above P block.